Jake, I mean, you heard your numbers just now. What was working for you the most on offense today?
I mean, play calls were coming in. It was open. Like, I think that Coach did a great job calling this game. Coach Craddock set us up for success the whole way. I think that the guys bought into that game plan. We knew we, had a great chance with what was being called and with the guys in the room. So, yeah, man, I just did my 111, did my job like Coach is preaching.
You score the first touchdown and then the second one. As it keeps going, you could tell that your teammates wanted to get you in the end zone for the next rushing touchdown. I mean, how good maybe did that feel to get in the end zone 4 times? And what does that say about your ability to use your legs like we've been talking about?
I mean, I don't know if you've scored a lot of touchdowns, but scoring touchdowns feels really good no matter what. If I'm getting it, if running back's getting it, if receiver's getting it, I mean, it just happened to be me tonight. It feels good. The whole team feels good. You come to the sideline and you get, about 30 slaps in the head, varying levels of degree of how hard they hit you. But, no, it's awesome, man. It's fun. Playing with those guys is so fun. I mean, that last one in the corner of the end zone right there, that was awesome. That was electric. I think that it was a really cool play call. We got boundary pressure. I knew that, it's power read. We got the boundary pressure. I got to read the end. The end's going to drop to the field because it's boundary pressure. I knew it was going to be my call. I knew it was going to be my ball. So I just stayed patient and let Shadre get around the edge, lay a block for me on the pull. And I knew that, the backside was going to be open because those guys came rushing upfield. And so it was just me in that corner one-on-one. I don't even think he noticed I had the ball until I was about 5 feet from him, which speaks to the running back giving a fake on that. The running backs did that several times. Like that first touchdown, same thing, right? Zone read. They come crashing down. The safety, you watch back that clip, he had no idea I had the ball until I was past him. And so that's credit to the O-line, credit to Javen for carrying out that fake. Like, it's an 11-man operation, man. I just happen to be fortunate to be in the end zone this week, but it'll happen a million different ways this year, hopefully, because we got the guys to do it.
Jake, you just touched on it, but maybe those, and you mentioned Shadre, but maybe those unsung heroes of the offensive line, can you just speak to their play tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they balled out. They played well. I stayed clean in the pocket. I think there was only one sack, and it wasn't really a sack. It was a 1-yard deal, and we knew that we were going to try to either get in the end zone or take the field goal in that moment, so I didn't even consider that a sack. I stayed pretty clean all night. The only time I took off a couple times, that's because there's big alleyways for me to run. Those guys, they are big rush up the field guys, come get you, so I knew that I could take advantage of that by running the ball in between the tackles upfield, so especially on scramble drill. But yeah, those guys, I mean, like I said, Shadre had that pull on the power read. That was a touchdown run. On the touchdown, you got DG backside, and he's washing the entire defense down. They're creating a wall, and so we read that C-gap player, and if he goes and tries to chase down Javen, I'm running around the edge. And, that's what he did. He completely crushed them down. Again, go back to that clip. That entire O-line made it look like Javen had the ball, and for all they know, Javen did have the ball, right? So it's easy for them, but Javen did that, and DG washed them all down, and so I had the cleanest edge ever to run through. Pass protection all night, both tackles. Played really well, right? Reese Baker, too. He's a young cat, and he's just a stud, man. Jack Holyfield, he's the point man, right? He's the point guard of that group. He's getting them right, making the calls right. Jack makes the ID right, so DG can make the block, so Shadre can make the pull. All these things, man. It's fun. It's fun to play behind those guys because they're gonna go out there and ball out for you, and they're tough. It's a really tough group. That's basically, there's a lot more to say, but yeah.
And then just a sold-out crowd, and of course you knew there was a lot of emotion coming into this contest, but you responded obviously very well in it. What was it like playing in this atmosphere?
Oh, it's fun. I think that a lot more energy here tonight, right, than game one. So it was a blast. Love to see the fans show up, sell it out like they did. It's fun. I'm gonna keep challenging them to keep that football atmosphere high, no matter who walks in the building, right? It's pretty easy, or I should say, it's easier to do it when you got the whole, setup situation, the media and all that stuff with all the things going on. But I want to see them do it more, and I want to see that stand stay full for all 4 quarters. I want them to all finish the game in their seats. I know it was late, but I just want to see that, man. When you get a real city like this behind a football team, it's fun. Coach touched on it earlier about how they really affected the game. 2 false starts on the field goal, and then they miss it. That's not an accident. That's not coincidence that they miss it. That kicker's standing out there oh my gosh, I gotta wait again, back up more, gotta back up more. He's not thinking about it, and the student section screaming at him. So I've definitely been yelled at by a student section, so I know it's not exactly fun to be on the other end of it. So I want to keep our student section loud.
The 4 rushing touchdowns are going to get the headlines, but you were also really efficient through the air, especially in the first half. I believe you only had 2 incompletions in the first half, something along those lines. So speak a little bit about how the synergy between like how you were throwing the football today and the synergy between your ability to throw the football and how that opens up the run lanes as well.
I mean, listen, we're a pretty good football team right now. We're all right, but we're going to be a lot better. We're going to get way better. You talk to anybody on this team, and they're going to tell you that. We're going to be a lot better. I'm personally going to be a lot better. I had some boneheaded plays today. Like that fumble, that's boneheaded. I can't do that. That's stupid. That's 2 weeks in a row. That's a pattern. That means that's not good, right? It's not a fluke anymore. I got to fix that. I got to look at myself in the mirror and fix that. I slid on 3rd and 10, 2 yards short of the sticks when I could have easily dove and gotten it because, we're in our head about ball security. So, like, we're not even close to the finished product this team's going to be. So I'm excited to see where we go, and we're only going to get better, more efficient on offense, more efficient on defense, more efficient on special teams.
Jason mentioned that you set the program record for rushing touchdowns as a quarterback. I was wondering what that means to you, specifically at Tulane as a Jew.
I mean, I love playing here for that reason, man. The Jewish connection to this campus is special for me. I mean, I meet with a rabbi here once a week. Like, it's awesome, and he works with the Hillel here. And it's like I had a guy on the field because I think the students all rushed onto the field afterwards talking about how, dude, we got to see you up at the Hillel. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to try to make it. My weeks are a little bit busy right now, especially Friday nights. But I told them by weeks I'm going to try to come out and be more part of that community in that community, not just on the football field. But I love it. I love that support from this community here. I'm proud to be who I am. I'm proud to be Jewish, especially in a world that is the world, right? I'm proud to be who I am. I'm not going to apologize for it. So it's awesome to be able to connect with that community here and play well for that community.
Can you talk a little bit about your big play to Shaz Preston tonight? And it's probably his best game in a Tulane uniform so far, and what you've seen from him since you got here and how that connection has grown over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, somebody told me earlier I had 10 receivers today. Like, that just goes to show the depth of this team. Like, we got a lot of really good players, a lot of dudes who can go make plays, and Shaz made that play today. I'll tell you what, we didn't throw that ball one time in practice. So Shaz had every right to be like, I'm probably not getting this ball today. But that just goes to the character of this team and those guys at the receiver position. Like, they're going to work no matter what, and they're going to work to find a way to be open. And that's what he did. He just kept running that safety. He was flat-footed and just didn't turn and run with him for some reason. So I was like, all right, Shaz, go get it. And I threw that ball high and far, and he ran underneath it and made a great catch. I think if I throw it a little further, it's a touchdown. So we work on that. But like I said, like, we didn't throw that once all week in practice. And so to see him, like, it doesn't matter. We're getting the mental reps. If this happens, I'm open. I'm scoring a touchdown. So it was awesome by Shaz. Proud of him for making that catch.